Father's Day weekend in Minnesota. It is when the Lynx went all the way to Chicago. Angel Reese, who had that. And we're off. And here's Courtney Williams with the basketball. Courtney, such a vital part of this Minnesota team. Jessica Shepard has her shot block. Courtney Williams played for the Chicago Sky 2. Did not play in the WNBA last season, chose to play overseas. So these Lynx fans have not seen her in 2 summers.
And it is wonderful to see her again. She came into this camp in great shape. And it's...
Angel Reese is at the free throw line. Carly Samuelson. The offensive rebounding single season record for Angel Reese last season, even though she missed the last handful of games. So she blew by.
Yeah, it's an incredible accomplishment for a rookie, and you're going to expect more of that this season. You just expect it to come with more efficiency.
Off the miss. Kia Nurse pushes the pace up for Chicago. Top of the key, it's Reese. Bounce pass, Banham. Rachel Banham with the cut. Off the nice pass from Reese.
Chicago's just done such a great job of bringing in different veterans, working with these young players, and love seeing Rachel Banham passing to the young players.
The free throw jump shot good for Napheesa Collier. And that's something Collier is working on, her shooting. So basically, she says that every season because it is so important to her game. Banham misses off the 3. Samuelson with the rebound.
Napheesa Collier is just so efficient in so many categories. And then that one area that she kind of...
To start being a really consistent part of your game, you just open everything up. And speaking of consistent from 3, Samuelson lets it fly. Banham grabs the defensive rebound. Carly Samuelson is very good three-point shooter. Carleton has it off the turnover by Chicago. Williams with Nurse on her. Williams gets around the defense. Courtney Williams, that patented jump shot, rims out. A great save, and Samuelson has it. Minnesota with a second chance opportunity.
And you have to love the hustle of Napheesa Collier, always battling, always hustling, getting the Lynx another hour and do that alone. To look at that.
Look at the drive from Jessica Shepard. Puts it down, drives left.
Jessica Shepard this season is being more aggressive offensively.
Banham wide open from the wing, drains the three-pointer.
And Rachel Banham in the starting line into games because she's a sharp shooter.
Shows it there. Courtney Williams picks up the dribble. She's got Samuelson in the corner all alone, and Carly Samuelson drains it.
6-foot guard forward out of Stanford.
40% from 3 last season. Reese picks up the dribble, misses the shot, does not get her own offensive rebound. Who has it? And now Williams as Banham picks her up. Williams crossover in the lane. Scoop shot blocked by Cardoso.
To figure out an adjustment.
Oh, Ariel Atkins, what a find to Kia Nurse. That was a gorgeous pass from Atkins.
And talk about a good Sky bringing in the vet, Ariel Atkins. 2-time All-Star.
Oh, Fee had the lane open up and the C's parted. She gave a little shot fake at the elbow, and Napheesa Collier.
Napheesa Collier just looks so at ease on the court right now. Just everything is just so smooth and easy for her.
Well, that was not an easy three-pointer by Kia Nurse, but a really tough 3.
And another veteran that the Chicago Sky picked up with Kia Nurse.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota, and another left-handed.
Moving really well, and that's because they're moving without the ball, opening up the passing lanes.
Banham, deep three-pointer.
Uh-oh.
Rachel Banham from that right wing has hit a couple of 3s.
Often in this building. She was a Minnesota Lynx, and even back in her high school days.
Lakeville North, yeah, absolutely. Fee finally loses Angel Reese, the defender. Those two spent a lot of time together over the winter months in Miami playing for Unrivaled. They'll give and go, and the block by Carleton. Banham will try the left wing this time, and she's got that one. Rachel Banham trained already tonight.
Yeah, Banham's on a heater, so the Lynx are going to have to make an adjustment.
Here's Williams with Atkins out to guard her. Shepard around to Samuelson. Carly Samuelson. That one is good. And Samuelson matches Banham's shot.
Now for Carly Samuelson as she gets used to playing in this Lynx offense.
Reese picked up by Collier.
On paper, she seems like a perfect fit for this Lynx team.
Nurse gets the shot up. She's fouled by Bridget Carlton.
Point shot. She's confident on the court, still obviously getting used.
And Haley Van Lith is in the game, the 11th pick of this last draft from Texas Christian, after Louis heralded rookie who looked really good in that last preseason game on Tuesday. Here's Samuelson and Collier with Reese on her. Collier, the little step back, rolls around off, and Cardoso has the rebound. And here is Van Lith putting it on the deck, finding Reese. Reese in traffic. That one's batted away. Ultimately, Samuelson had it. And now here's Bridget Carlton with it. Nurse picks her up. Screen from Collier.
Angel Reese having a hard time getting acclimated early on in this one.
All kinds of traffic. Jessica Shepard picks up the loose basketball, and Shepard has looked really good in her
outstanding season overseas, and you can just see kind of fine-tuned her game.
Atkins over the top of Bridget Carlton, and Ariel Atkins hits it. And these teams are both. Chicago is 5 of 6 from 3.
In the first preseason game, these two kind of both had a slow start. Minnesota did for sure, but boy, everyone came locked and loaded tonight.
And throughout the game, the Lynx really struggled to hit threes, only made 4 of 2022 and 2023. He's also been an assistant in the NBA and been part of the NBA D-League before it was the G-League. That man's been around basketball for a long time. Shepard with the drive and the hang and the offensive rebound, and she'll try it again. Jessica Shepard, well, really looking good.
That's absolutely right. She's having a night already, showing how her game has progressed, but her motor and her energy at just going after those rebounds is fun to watch. Lynx doing a nice job in the paint. That's 12 points.
Here is Elizabeth Williams with the basketball. Williams, little fade, and Natisha Heidemann tracks down that loose ball. Look at the hustle from Heidemann. She's crossing over, going off the glass, and a little roll in. What an effort by Natisha Heidemann.
Natisha Heidemann re-signed this season. They did it right away, and they are pleased to have her back on the court.
Van Lith gets into the paint, gets the shot up. Shepard, Heidemann, Carlton, Bridget Carlton breaks through, gets past that first line of defense, and Carlton goes off the glass.
One thing about Bridget Carlton is she just saw a wide open lane and just put the ball on the ground and attacked the basket.
Handoff from Williams. Van Lith, top of the key. And there's a steal by Samuelson. Samuelson will wait for numbers, finds a trailing Carlton. The three ball, good. Bridget Carlton got her feet set. Carly Samuelson felt her for the Lynx on a 9-0 run.
Bridget Carlton coming off of the best season of her career in 2020.
There, Nafisa Collier and Bridget Carlton. You and I had a chance to talk to Rachel a little bit before the game.
She seems to really like her team in Chicago, getting situated, been there a year.
That's a good situation for her. Off the dribble.
Williams just brings so many intangibles to this Lynx squad, and I thought she fit into this team so well last season, and it was all about her energy and enthusiasm that she brings to the court.
Good strong drive by Angel Reese, but blocked ultimately. And I think it was even, well, we'll get another look at it, but it might have been Myriam Badian, the French national player, who got a piece of it. That one is stolen by Banham for sure. Banham with Keeley on her, finds the trailer, and Reese and Courtney Williams. Angel Reese at the free throw line. Hits that one. Big buckets. Big right now. Lynxbasketball.com/LND. Lynx and bricks. Angel Reese is 3 of 4 at the free throw, 0 for 3 from the floor. She does have 3 free throws, and probably should mention no rebounds. But Courtney Williams hits another basket tonight. And here is Mariah Jefferson, who spent 1 season with the Lynx. Cardoso. Camila Cardoso gets the shot over Peely.
And Peely did exactly what she could in her hangs over at Williams Arena, where she played her college ball. But she's just the funniest, calmest, most hilarious person on the planet. So it's an interesting dichotomy.
Peely working her way into the lane, and she's fouled by Reese. Alyssa Peely, as you mentioned, Leah, it's an important game for her. She was good in Chicago on Tuesday. She was 3 for
winners in the other preseason game. Right here, she's using her body and physicality to get to the line, but the other side of the ball, she is put that work in to try to get ready for that this season and knowing how to play defensively in the W.
Yep, and it is the transition. Peely played at Utah. She was the 8th pick in last year's draft. She played 18 minutes on Tuesday, and she's getting some early run here as well. Onyenwere going against Peely, and preseason game. Not just importance, but how much influence does it have on your decision-making, on who you need to see and what you need to see, and both of them acknowledge it's pretty big. It doesn't mean you're going to make or break. Everybody can have an off night, but these players know it. They need to be sharp. Heidemann misses the 3. Miller offensive rebound. Diamond off the glass. Tapped free, and Heidemann has it now. Diamond corner 3 ball. Rattles around and in. Diamond Miller gets one to go.
I love that Diamond had to take that second shot after missing the first one, pulls out to the 3-point line, gets the ball back, and then is able to go ahead and shoot it again. That's a good sign for the young player.
That is the 4th made 3-pointer by the Lynx, which matches their total from Tuesday in Chicago. Banham will try another one. She's already got 3 of her own in that first quarter. Not that one, though.
And there's an example right there what Diamond Miller does that a lot of players on the Lynx can't do, is she pushes pace, can bring the ball up herself, score it herself, all in one. So this is what a healthy Diamond Miller looks like, and the impact.
Gave Kia Nurse a little bump there to get some space. Williams, ooh, almost had it. And it is a foul on Chicago, so it will be Minnesota basketball. Both teams thought there was, the officials thought there was, everybody came to the sidelines, and the team started to sit down, and the officials then said, no timeout. Everybody got back on the court and started playing, and I don't know the explanation for it. But in any case, we're playing on. After the miss by Chicago, ball goes out of bounds, and little girl is thrilled. She's got it on the sideline. Diamond Miller wants to know if it was touched by Chicago.
To the court, and she's very coachable. They're the other things that Coach Reeve has said about her.
Peely with Banham on her, and then picks up a second defender. Ariel Atkins goes to the ground. Wide open 3, Badian hits it. Miriam Badian, the French Olympian rookie, hoping to make this final roster for the Lynx. Just the 2nd made field goal of this second quarter. The 6th made field goal of the second quarter for Minnesota. Cardoso foul. Lynx fans with any 5 games with a flex plan and unlock access to Minnesota's only home game against Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. Basketball.com/flex. The free throws by Cardoso ended the 12-0 Minnesota run.
The basket.
Wide open, Badian. She just hit one and hits another one. Miriam Badian played her off-season ball and is in the WNBA for the first time at 30 years old. She's at least foul called against Diamond Miller, her first tonight. So Banham has it with Heidemann on her hip. Banham tries to turn the corner high off the glass, gets the rebound, kicks it out and around. Onyenwere moves in for the jump shot. Cardoso, offensive rebound and put back, and
rebounding in the second quarter from Chicago, and so a nice job there by Cardoso, being aggressive to get that rebound.
Heidemann with the kick out. Williams, the 3-pointer. She doesn't take a lot of them. She pulls in and hit, or at least take the mid-range jump shot. Here's Atkins. Onyenwere to Banham. Kia Nurse has it. They swing it over to Cardoso, back to Nurse. Nurse, pocket pass to Camila. Cardoso.
6'7" center, a higher pass than that.
Atkins slings it in. Offensive rebound by Onyenwere. That was a really nice and awkward spot. Couldn't get off a good, clean shot. So here's Williams. There's that pull-up jump shot. And Courtney Williams has it going tonight. 8 points in this first half for Williams. Hand off back to Banham. Banham takes the screen from Elizabeth Williams. Atkins loses Diamond Miller, misses the shot. Miller has the rebound. And Diamond will push it up the court.
Chicago's getting some really good looks at the basket.
Peely trail three-pointer, misses that one. Tuesday in Chicago. Atkins. Williams got a hand on it. Banham cleaned it up, though. Nurse pulls up for the shot off the glass. Kia Nurse connects. That's an inch. Last year spent time with LA and Seattle. That is a good player who has been around the game of basketball for a back off of the Minnesota miss.
Yeah, I think it's a smart move to bring a player like Kia Nurse in because she gives you that outside presence, but she also gives you the veteran leadership, and that was definitely what Marsh was trying to accomplish here.
Onyenwere misses the three-pointer. Chicago has cooled off now to 60% from three. 6 of 10. The Lynx are 6 of 13 from deep. Williams with body on there, trying to set a screen. Heidemann has it. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Heidemann crossover against Atkins, gets in the paint, gets a shot up once. Nurse hesitates, then drives. It's stripped, body on. I don't even know if she meant to do that, but she ended up getting the strip. Heidemann will take the three. That one's strong. Peely offensive rebound. That won't go. Peely again. No! Side to side they go. And Alyssa Peely could not find the bottom of the net.
Love the hustle down low, but you got to be able to finish around the rim.
Nurse takes the contact from Miller, and that was a wide